Hi everyone, do you want to get the best result from ChatGPT or any other AI tool but always struggle to get your desired output? Then probably you are doing these mistakes while you're writing your prompt. In this video, I'm going to discuss about those common mistakes so that by the end of this video, you'll be able to write better prompts and get better result. Mistake number 1, too broad or vague prompts. That means the prompt you are writing covers a wide range of topics or different aspects without focusing on a specific subject. Let's see with an example. Write a blog post about AI. So if you write such prompts, it covers a wide range of topics and different aspects of AI. So you won't get a specific result. So you can see this result. It is not very specific and it looks very boring and not very interesting enough to read. So we have to avoid this mistake. Now I need to change my prompt. So the better prompt would be write an informative and engaging blog post about how AI can help students preparing for placements and highlight the key points. So here we are focusing on a specific subject, that is how AI can help students preparing for placements. The response would be on a specific subject. Let's check it out. In this blog post, we'll explore the key ways in which AI is transforming how students gear up for their future careers. And there are a few points like personalized learning paths, adapting learning platforms, and then conclusion. Mistake number 2. Information overload. That means you are giving too many questions or information in just a single prompt. So it may confuse the AI model and you may not get the proper result. Let's see with an example. Here I have given a prompt which is very lengthy. How does a star get formed in space? Is sun also a star? How was sun formed? Please explain the history, physics of the entire process. Make it interesting and engaging. Also explain what are the differences between a normal star and the sun in solar system. Is there stars in other galaxies? If yes, how are they formed? So you can see in just a single prompt, I have covered so many questions, so many informations are there. It may confuse the AI model and you may not get the proper result. Let's check it out. You can see the response is quite lengthy and it is not very specific. So what we have to do, we have to focus on a specific subject and the prompt should be simple. And here I would like to mention the mistake number 3, lack of follow-up prompts. Now let's see how we can make it better. So I'm writing here, how does a star get formed in space? Please explain the process step by step in simple words. So now the prompt is very simple and I am focusing on a specific topic. Now you can see it is giving the response step by step in very simple words. Now it looks very interesting to read. Nebula formation, gravitational collapse. So now as I said, you have to make follow-up prompts. So it should be conversational. You'll give one prompt. Based on the response, you'll give the next prompt. So you'll get a proper response, a series of responses, and it will be easier for you to understand with a series of different responses. Now let's say I want to understand this nebula formation more in detail. So I can ask, can you explain the first point in detail with some examples? And let's see what it says. And it has responded what is a nebula formation in detail and also a breakdown of this process. So in that way, you have to make simple prompts, very focused and very to the point, and you should give follow-up prompts. Mistake number 4, lack of context or background. Now, while setting a context is very important while writing a prompt. Let's say I'm a state level cricketer and I want to reach the national level and I'll ask ChatGPT to give me a strategy. If I simply write, I'm a cricketer and how can I reach the national level? So it's not a good prompt because it doesn't have any background information. So it will give a very generic response without understanding your background and without understanding your actual pain point. But if you give your background detail, then it will help the AI model to prepare the response in a more accurate manner. So now I have improvised my prompt. I am a state level cricketer since 3 years and won many awards, but I am struggling to reach the national level. Please help me with a proper strategy like you are a coach. So here I have given my background, like I am a state level cricketer since 3 years and what is my pain point, like struggling to reach the national level. And here I am asking ChatGPT to act like a cricket coach. So giving a role to the AI model or ChatGPT, it helps the AI model to prepare the response in a better way. Let's see what it responds. Here is a strategic plan to help you in your journey. And also it says network and exposure. Attend national level training camps and interact with selectors, coaches and fellow players. So let's say I want to understand this point more in detail. So I can ask, please guide me more on point 6. So this is a follow-up prompt I'm giving. So it has explained different ways how you can increase your networking and exposure. Now mistake number 5, that is lack of filters or filter criteria. So why filter criteria are important? That is because it helps the AI model to understand your preferences, what you want to include, what you want to exclude in your response. Let's say if you want a diet plan about gaining muscle, please give me a diet plan to gain muscle. So it has given different sources of protein, carbohydrates, and healthy fats. That is chicken, fish, eggs, dairy products. And in carbohydrates, it says choose complex carbohydrates like whole grains, brown rice, quinoa, sweet potatoes, like that, and some healthy fats here. And then it has explained about what should be your breakfast, lunch, and afternoon snacks, all those things. So in the breakfast, it says scrambled eggs with spinach and whole grain toast. So it has given a mix of vegetarian and non-vegetarian food. But let's say if you want only veg food, then you need to provide your preferences with a better prompt. Now let's change our prompt with our filter criteria. Like, please give me a complete veg diet of 1400 calorie to increase muscle. Please do not include supplements. So here I have given my extra requirements. I have given a filter criteria like it should be a veg diet with under 1400 calorie, and I have asked not include supplements. Now you can see the response is better. It says here is a vegetarian diet for muscle gain totaling around 1400 calories, and it says breakfast, and it has given the calorie, and you can see it has removed the non-vegetarian food and also the extra supplements, and it has given the complete breakdown of calories, making it under 1400 calories. Also it has given some notes like ensure you are getting an adequate amount of protein from plant-based sources like beans, lentils, tofu, and quinoa, and different other things. Drink plenty of water throughout the day to stay hydrated. So this is how you can improvise your response. You need to avoid those mistakes so that you can write better prompts. And another mistake is lack of experiments. You need to write more and more prompts. You need to experiment with different prompts, and you need to regenerate different responses so that you'll be able to write better prompts. So these are the mistakes you should avoid. And if you want to understand what are the tips and what are the techniques to write better prompts, then you can check this video. Thanks for watching and stay tuned. I'll see you in my next video.